Hi guys, Happy New Year. I can't believe this is the first video I am doing for 2021. If you are new here, my name is Lakeisha. I go by the Fashion Sherlock. I talk fashion, sales, and home decor. So if you love any of those items, remember to hit the subscribe button so you can be aware of when new videos launch. Guys, okay, first, a little bit of housekeeping. So me and my sister have finally come up with a schedule. So new videos starting next week will be live Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we're gonna stick to that. We've already made a calendar for January and February. So definitely hit the subscribe button if you like the content that we provide. And apologies now in advance if my daughter comes running in. She just came up from her nap and I can't be liable for whatever happens. But let's get into today's video. So for today, I am going to talk about outlet shopping from home. So we all know we've been in quarantine. I haven't been able to really get out and go shopping. I know at the top of 2020, I was like, okay, I know I'm not in New York anymore, but I'm gonna be going once a week, or I'm sorry, once a month. And I'm gonna make sure that I go hit up all of my favorite outlets. But you know, coronavirus hit, stay at home order, so that didn't happen. However, I was still able to shop a lot of my favorite high-end luxury outlet locations. And a lot of people have been asking me how. So I'm going to give about 5 different tips on how you can find ways to shop outlet stores. So let's go with the first one. Number 1, real simple, call the outlet. Like, I know sometimes it's hard to get through to the outlets, but you just really need to be strategic about when you call. Don't call an outlet on a Friday, a Saturday, and a Sunday. They get overwhelmed with tourists and regular customers on those days. They're usually not gonna pick up, especially the Gucci outlet. No, they are not going to pick up the phone for you on the weekend. My recommendation is, if you don't already have a relationship with an outlet, call them on, not a Monday as well, because it's crazy. Call on either a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And if you are going to call, I would say really do it at the top of the morning or when they open up, because you know, they're all fresh and new. There might not be as many customers there yet, and they're very willing to pick up the phone at that time. So that is my first tip. Try and call the outlets. Now, when you do call, really have an idea about what you're looking for. Are you interested in shoes? Are you interested in handbags? Are you looking for items that are marked down specifically? Really get as specific as you possibly can about what you are looking for. So let me give you an example. So I love Fendi slides. Like, those are favorite for me. Like, those are my best summer slides. I highly recommend them if you're looking for a pair of sandals. So I called the Fendi outlet in Woodbury Commons during quarantine. And they were actually, at the time that I was calling, running a sale where all of the sale items were an additional 50% off. And I was able to get these really cute little furry slides. And guys, all I did was call the outlet. The sales associate was really, really nice on the phone. He took my number and sent me a text of all the styles that were included in the sale and sent me a link through my email to check out and shipped it out to me. You know, that helped me because now I have a direct contact with a sales associate at that outlet that I can always email, text, or call by name. The second tip that I would recommend is to find sales associates that are on Instagram. Now, not a lot of outlet sales associates are on Instagram, so yes, there are a few that you can find. And I recommend finding those sales associates by using hashtags. Look up outlet shopping, shop the outlet, Gucci outlet, Fendi outlet. Those are really good ways to find sales associates. I'm actually going to give one that I follow in my stories. I don't want to put her name here because I didn't get permission, but check out my stories. I will share one associate, and also use those tips that I gave you. That's how I found a few of them, just by using or searching hashtags. And one item that I was able to get from following a sales associate was this. I know you guys have been eyeing it here. This Saint Laurent Lulu in a small. So she posted this in her stories with the price. I immediately DM'd her, gave her my information. She processed the order, and this was shipped out to me on a Monday. Now, funny thing is, in regards to outlets, don't just look at the outlet that's close to you. I know a lot of people will gravitate towards Woodbury Commons or even California, but those outlets are, they get the biggest crowds and the highest volume of calls. You want to go to those outlets in those smaller states. Like, look at an Orlando outlet. Look at the outlets in Chicago. Call the outlets in Texas. I've had my best chance of reaching someone calling the outlets in Kentucky. And yes, there are outlets in Kentucky. So that is my second tip on finding items. The third tip that I recommend is joining Facebook groups. There are a lot of Facebook groups online with people that love specific brands. Those are the diehards who love your Saint Laurent, the Bottega Veneta, the Loewe, the Louis Vuitton, the Gucci. And a lot of times, a lot of the shoppers in those groups shop outlets, and they share all of the inside tips about those outlets because they go a lot. So definitely join the Facebook group. I will leave the link to one of the main groups that I follow. You can join if you like, but definitely I would recommend that. One item that I got the inside scoop on from being in a Facebook group is when Gucci had a markdown during the summertime. So I was able to get these pair of sandals for under $150. They are so cute. I haven't got to wear them yet. As you can see, they're still brand new. I'm holding them out for next spring. But yeah, these are actually a men's sandal, but I didn't care because they do make a woman's version of these. They just were sold out, or I think that the woman's version wasn't on sale. But doesn't matter to me. I took these versions. I got this in a size 6. If you don't know, men's Gucci is in UK sizing. I don't know why, but yeah, I normally wear a 9.5, 10 in women's, and I got this in a 6 UK. So my next tip, I gotta go to my notes, is, give me a follow. That's it. That is my next tip. I share when I learn about markdowns at the outlet. I'll share specific items that one of my sales associates may send to me that are on sale. So give me a follow because I will share with you when things are available in the outlets. So one item that I did share and actually was able to send off to about 3 people are some Saint Laurent opium pumps. So I actually showed these in a recent photo that I posted on IG, but I got these opium pumps in the 85 millimeter at a steal. Now guys, these are still online at retail. So I believe it's like $11.50 and it's still that online. So my sales associate, I had actually reached out to her before about this shoe and she was sold out, but she was like, don't worry. If it comes back into stock, I will text you. And sure enough, she texts me with this color, the sandal version, and the black glitter. I had already had the black glitter from purchasing it from someone else on IG, so I didn't need that color, but yeah. And she told me all the sizes they had available. I immediately bought a few pairs. So yeah, that is another way to really get insight into outlet items. Just follow me, I'll share it. I do sell them as well. There is a small fee attached, but that's just because, you know, I've spent my time building these relationships. But if I, you know, sometimes I don't feel like selling it and I'll just give you direct access to the outlet to purchase it. So definitely give me a follow on IG if you are not already. And the last tip is use a personal shopper. I know a lot of people don't have time to really go on a hunt, call numerous stores, wait for someone to get back to you, text back and forth. You don't really want to give your card information out to a bunch of different sales associates. So find a trusted personal shopper who specializes in doing live outlet shoppings. I will list 2 personal shoppers that I know actually do live shopping at outlets. So one will be based in Canada for all you Canadians out there, but they do ship to the US, so definitely will use them. And then one big personal shopper who is based here in the US. And both of these have like top-notch services, like their IG, you just swipe up and pay automatically, and then you can have it sent to you. There are other smaller personal shoppers who do a wider range outside of just outlet shopping, but I will leave that for another video. I can't give you all the tips in this one or you won't come back, right? So yes, so those are the ways that you can outlet shop at home. I hope that information was helpful. If you have any further questions on any of the tips that I shared here or want some further information, definitely leave a comment below. There are a few other items that I got from outlet shopping as well. So if you want to see those, let me know in the comments below as well. If you liked the content of this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the content, definitely leave a comment and feedback of how we can improve it. Okay, until next time, guys, bye-bye.